morning everybody, welcome to the vlog and welcome to my world. Can you believe that this week marks a whole year of living in my house? I spent years renovating this house and I have officially been in here a year, so I thought today we'd do a little recap of the last year, of what I love, what maybe I would do different, and what's still left to do, because shock horror, the builder is still here. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, and if you like these vlogs, a thumbs up goes a long way, genuinely means the world. And let me dry my hair, put some clothes on, and then we will get on with the day. Why does my hair suddenly look crazy? Anyway, welcome to the kitchen. It's Monday morning, and also that means I need to show you my odd box and put it away and everything. I was away for pretty much the whole weekend, and when I got back last night, instead of sorting my life out, I sat on my laptop for 4.5 hours and sorted my work out. So I guess it swings and roundabouts, doesn't it? I feel like one step ahead work-wise, but I feel so far behind life-wise. So we're gonna have a bit of a life reset this morning. Obviously, I've just put some washing on. I have to sort my fridge out. I've got to sort my odd box out. I have to just put some stuff away. I have a suitcase to empty. Everywhere is clean. I cleaned before I left, but now I'm back. I've just got piles of things, so I need to put the piles away. And then I have to film this morning, and then I actually am heading to Battersea to an appointment, so it's quite good because it gives me a time frame. I don't have very long, but we'll smash it out, it'll be fine, but I just don't know where to start. Also, I'm trying to wear things that I never wear, so I've got these leggings on from Lulu. Obviously I wear Lulu leggings, but these are the flared navy ones, and I love them like this with my slippers and just like a cute little Skims top, but as soon as I put shoes on, I feel like they look weird. I could probably get away with Uggs with them actually, but obviously I couldn't do that in the summer. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm so yappy this morning. I mean, I love a Monday, so that's probably partially something to do with it. Ignore the hairband, I just needed the hair out of my face whilst it cooled down so the curls didn't drop out. Oh, that was what I was going to tell you. So another reason I need to have a bit of a sort is because I'm starting to lose things. I couldn't find my curler this morning, and I had to use a really old one, which I don't mind, but like, where's my curler? And I've lost something I really shouldn't have lost. And I don't lose things. So I had 2 disposable cameras, or 3. One brand new, one that I got developed, I showed you that. And then I have another one that's half full that has some really special things on that I was like, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. And I put the one half-used one in my bag to go to where I was going at the weekend to obviously take some cute photos. Realised it was the brand new one, and I can't find the one with special things on. So that's a bit of a problem. I need to find my curler, I need to find that camera, and honestly I just need to have a bit of a sort. I've been here, there and everywhere, so even just like, this is so silly and definitely not a Monday morning job, but you know when you're here, there and everywhere, and like my pajama drawer is just completely messed up, and I've got folded laundry that I haven't put away yet, and I haven't put it away because my drawers are a mess, and just, you know, it's not awful. It's probably like a 20-minute sort out in my dressing room, so that's fine, but I definitely need to do it because I feel like you've got to start with like a clean slate before you can add on to that. I mean, whilst we're in the kitchen, oh my goodness, let me tell you how I'm feeling about my kitchen and my, you know, renovation and being here a year. It's so funny, I feel like I sat here, was it in Vlogmas that I last did a reno update like this? Maybe. Well, you can probably, I don't know if you can actually see in this light, the ceiling. I had to have the whole ceiling ripped down not too long ago, and it's been patched, but the builder is coming back to skim it and do all things like that, and I have some damp that needs to be fixed in the corner there, and I think there's damp there as well. Honestly, I know everyone told me like there's settling things, there's always going to be things when you do a renovation, and I was more than aware, more than ready, but what I wasn't more than ready for was having the builder still frequently coming a year later, and it is a little upsetting. It's obviously there's nothing I can do about it, so there's no point me getting annoyed or frustrated. I just have to ride it out and, you know, get everything sorted. But it is a bit frustrating because I still have like building paraphernalia everywhere. I have like look at my curiosity cupboard is empty and at an angle because I need to have all this done. It is a bit of a shame, but kitchen wise, I adore my kitchen. So it's a Devol kitchen. The only thing that I wish I had, I wish everything was soft close, because there's occasionally times where I will like close a cupboard and it won't completely shut. I find that really annoying. I'm sure I could probably email them and have them come back and adjust it and it would be fine. But yeah, I find that a little annoying. Other than that, I love my farmhouse sink. I love that I have 2 sinks. I have like a juice bar, we called it, and then I have my main sink. So good. I love my hot tap. I don't use that as much as I thought I would actually, because I guess I'm a coffee drinker more than a tea drinker, but it is really, really handy. I love my Wolf range. I love my pot filler. Honestly, the amount of worktop space I have is dreamy, and I love that it's almost in separate sections. So I have my cooking area, I have my island, and then I have my, I guess my baking area where I have my KitchenAid, and then on this side of the kitchen, I then have the juice bar and like my coffee station. That's separated really well, and I tend to find, this is really great actually, I don't have anywhere that collects stuff. When I was younger, we always used to have one part of the worktop that would just collect stuff, and I actually don't have that, which is really great, but probably because it's all in the drawing room, because I can shut the door on it. That's one thing about living alone that I feel so privileged about. Well, one of the things, obviously there's many, but I can just shut things away in a room and no one's gonna tell me to put them away. It's really great. If I were to redo this kitchen, I don't think there is much that I would change, honestly. I love my flooring in here. I love the island. I have plenty of sockets. Yeah, I have all the storage I need. It genuinely is the most fun. Oh, actually, and this is something I can easily change. I feel like where my ceiling slants, it can get a bit dark, so I would probably want some form of light there, and I can do that. I just haven't done it yet. That's probably the only thing. However, I will say, if I were to renovate again, which I have no plans to do anytime soon, this has killed me off, I wouldn't do a dark kitchen. Well, I would, but I would do a wood kitchen. I would do like a warm, not warm, maybe a warm toned wood, but like a natural kind of looking. I'll see if I can find a photo on Pinterest. But I feel like this has really itched my scratch for a farmhouse style kitchen, which tells me I made the right choices. I love that I have the split color. I've got the green on this side and the white on this side. Love that. And I love that I didn't actually do the tall cupboards all the way along I was going to, but instead I did my juice bar. I love this, and I love the shelves. Yeah, honestly, like dreamy. Favorite room in the whole house. This is my dressing room, are my favorite rooms, and I feel so productive in here and so at home, and it's truly like a dream come true. Shall we unbox? I am so excited for this week. So if you haven't seen my odd box unboxings, basically this is a box of veg that grocery stores have refused. So it's surplus, it's wonky, it's the wrong size, that kind of thing. So we firstly have spinach, we have, oh my goodness, multicolored carrots, a ton of apples, and it actually does tell you in the box why they've been refused, and it will be such silly reasons like they're misshapen or something like that. Oh yes, I got Brussels sprouts. I was so in the mood for Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna go and buy some bacon and make some bacon roasted Brussels sprouts with my dinner. Have some red peppers, yum. And then we have a few baby cucumbers, literally 5, tiny. We have brock, and then I have a mango, some sweet potato, and finally some pears. So I've just cut up and started to roast some of my veggies that I had left from the week that I haven't eaten. Oh, there was also tomatoes in here, I put them in as well. But I think I'm actually going to cut up maybe another pepper and a sweet potato and add it to the tray as well. And then everything else I'm going to wash and put in my fridge ready to eat throughout the week. Okay, meal prep for the week is in full swing. Although I say for the week, look at my veggies. This is 3 sweet potatoes, a whole head of broccoli, and that whole pack of carrots. I mean, granted I've eaten some, but that's one meal, you know, with some kind of protein of some sort. That is just, I would eat the whole thing in one meal. That's such a shame. So for now, we have this. I'm also stewing some pears. I actually dislike pairs. So this is what I thought would be best to do with them, and then I'm going to just have this on my yogurt in the morning. And I was going to make energy balls with it and use it as like a, you know, like applesauce replacement, but I don't have all the other ingredients, so we're just going to do that and have it with my yog. And then in the slow cooker I have the tomatoes and things I roasted this morning, and I'm actually just cooking these down. I was going to make a pasta sauce with them, but I'm thinking now I might get some chicken and do like a chicken parm, because I have some cheese in the fridge that I need to use up, and this would be really yummy on top of some chicken. So I think I'm going to do that for like a really early dinner, because I'm doing bar this evening, so I want to eat before, but it'll be like a late lunch, early dinner kind of thing, and then I'll eat after as well, but you know, not my main meal. That's the only thing with evening classes. I find it so difficult to know how to navigate what I'm doing like meal time wise. I mean, to be fair, I should probably just do, I think there's a 7:30 class. No, there can't be, surely, maybe 7 p.m. And then I could have my dinner at like a normalish time, but I prefer to do like the 5:30 or the 6:30. And then it's like, I'd rather eat before, but then I'm like eating my dinner, obviously I need it to go down. I'm eating my dinner at like 3:30, 4 p.m. and then I end up having like something afterwards as well. It's weird because I guess maybe I just end up having like my dinner in 2 parts. I don't know, I haven't quite sussed it yet. I'm not, oh no, there's a stain on these. I'm not used to doing evening classes, but I'm sure I will get the hang of it. I'm still in like the figuring things out phase. This is my gorgeous damp corner of my snug. If you wondered why I haven't done any more decorating in here, it's because there's stuff to be fixed. And there's no point me buying things for this room if this, yeah. And there we have it, my stupidly early dinner that we may as well call lunch. It's basically like a chicken parm, but I've just got a chicken breast, and then the tomato, sweet potato, red pepper, and everything that I roasted earlier. I put it in the slow cooker for a few hours and it just became this sauce. I put cheese on the top, and then I got some of the roasted veggies, and that is my dinner. Good morning, it's the next day. I went on a major hunt last night for the disposable camera and it is nowhere to be seen, so I'm a little gutted. But I'm obviously going to keep looking. I found my strawberry milkshake Define jacket. It was actually just in my wash basket, so that's my fault. But unless I've already had this camera developed, and there was 2, but I thought, like, I vlogged getting one developed, but I just don't think I finished the other one. I just don't think I did, and I also don't know where else it could be. So anyway, I spent last night sorting, clearing. I've spent this morning sorting, clearing, and it continues. So, you know, I feel like we have to start somewhere, but I've been like properly deep cleaning everything. I've cleaned the washing machine, the dishwasher, you know, all things like that. But this afternoon, that's what I'd like to do. This morning, I've just done a ton of like admin bits. I've done my returns. It feels so light and airy. It feels great. So I figured we'd sit. I placed an Elizabeth Arden order, so I thought I'd show you what I picked up. I did the order because I had run out of my retinol HPR ceramide cream. This is the Rapid Skin Renewing Water Cream. I don't know why I can't talk. I love this. I keep this on my bedside table, and it's really great because you literally just do 1 pump and that's all you need for your whole face. And I think it's a really nice way to portion out retinol. It's really easy just to get a bit like pump happy when you're putting skincare on, and especially active skincare. I just don't want to be doing that. So I find this works really well. I think this came out, was it last summer? Summer before? It's been a staple. And then whilst I was doing that, I saw this, thought this would be great. This is the 8-hour daily hydrating body lotion. I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to put time into my body care and my self-care, and this is something that I was so good at, moisturising my body, and something that I've stopped doing. It's so silly. So I figured I would put this in my shower, and my biggest hack is to moisturise in the shower. So turn the shower off, brush the excess water off you, and then have something like this with a pump so it's fuss-free. Just grab a couple pumps, moisturise your body, and then, you know, pop a dressing gown on or something and sorted. And then finally I got this brow and lash serum. I'm always down to try new lash serums, and this tickled my fancy. I thought I'd give it a go. I have been using the Olaplex one, and I do have a new one that is literally just run out, but I think I'll start this one next and try it, and we'll see how we get on. I don't know, these are so hit and miss. and it's not even as though they work or don't work. It's so individual. Like, you might love this and then it might do nothing for me, so I'm gonna give it a go. But I need to eat something before I head out. It's like a camera graveyard here. I got a new like stand, a new vlogging stand, and I've been trying out all my cameras on it, and I like the stand. It's literally, I mean, it came with two. It's a clear acrylic shelf, and the idea is I can put it on like mirrors and windows like this. It's almost as if, you know those like Octobuddy things that you stick on the back of phones? It's almost as if I had one of those for my cameras. It's, you know, so they can go against like mirrors and windows, super tight. But yeah, need to eat something, and then I'm gonna zip out, get all of my outside of the house things sorted, and then I can come back and we can get down to it. Like, serious. And I can continue to show you the things in the house that I like, dislike, and things that I still have to do as we're clearing. Because let's be honest, nobody's house is perfect all the time, so I may as well show you whilst we are, you know, clearing it up. Welcome to my dressing room. I figured we'd talk whilst I sort. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how long it's been since this room has been done. It was definitely done pre-Christmas, I'm pretty sure. But I love this room so much. Like, I can't even tell you. It is such a hub for me of creativity, relaxation. I come in here first thing in the morning, I come in here last thing at night, and it just serves me so well. In terms of layout and what I would change, I think the only thing is, so initially this was supposed to be rolling, so I didn't put any electrics to it, but obviously it's fixed. So in reality, I could have had sockets on here. So I probably would have done that if I'd known that it was like definite it couldn't be rolling, but it was still up in the air so far on that I was just like, you know, we'll let it be. But I genuinely think that's the only thing. I have so much storage in here. I still think, like, I love the glass doors, but I do think these would look gorgeous with fabric in, whether that be behind the glass or not. But yeah, so I have double hanging here, which I use for jackets. I have bag storage, double shoe storage with pull-out shelves. That's been a game changer. And having boot storage as well, game changer. I have another bag shelf, and then half shelves, half drawers. Drawers are so important to me. Obviously I have double drawers in the island, but it's just been so handy to have space for my jewelry, space for my shorts. And then we have double hanging here, which I have knitwear. Here we have top hanging and drawers at the bottom. And then over here in this corner, we have my dresses. And at the bottom here, we have boot storage as well. And then here we have, there is a whole tour. I'll link the tour, but yeah. And then here, this is my just like double hanging, which I have for t-shirts, but I actually don't own that many t-shirts, so it's not full. And then in my island, I just have two sides of drawers which are identical. But it is just, it's a dream, like it's perfection. I've had dressing rooms in the past, I've always done the IKEA pack system, and in terms of like actual usability, they're you know, they're cupboards, but in terms of it feeling special, this just feels so special. I love my island, I love my makeup drawers, my skincare drawers. Yeah, it's perfection, and I really love that we were able to keep this. I love that it's a feature. If anything, I think it would look really cute with an actual like fireplace in it, or even just like a mantelpiece to put flowers on or something would be really cute. But what I was doing last year is I was using it as boot storage, which worked so well. Yeah, it truly is a dream. Oh, I guess I'm lacking a full length mirror as well, and I always get asked about that. But the reason I didn't put one in is because I knew this is where I would film, and having mirrors when you're filming is an absolute nightmare. I had room to put one on the end here, and I have room to put one here and then cover up the fireplace. I also have room to put one between my windows, but I guess I could put one between my windows, but then it would reflect. It's just a bit of a nightmare when I'm filming, and like I don't want random angles of like the back of me that is just not happening. It's definitely less full than I thought it would be. I always assumed it would just be brimming at the seams, and you know, like when you move into a place, you just fill it. They say like if you just move into a bigger house, you just accumulate more stuff. I kind of assumed this would be like that, but it's been the complete opposite for me. Having space to see everything I have and move things around has made it really easy for me to decide what I like, what I don't like, what I want to keep, what I don't, and that's been so great. Oh my goodness, I had a lovely lesson. I am now gonna head to the grocery store. I feel like I didn't even tell you I was coming riding. I've just had a riding lesson, and now I want to go to M&S. I haven't had HelloFresh this week, so I actually need to go and get quite a few bits, and I brought my tote bags with me. It's just like a massive reset day today, so I can, you know, get a lot done for the rest of the week. But yeah, I had a really good lesson. My instructor wasn't here. Ione, where are you? And I was on Prim. Not that she's watching this, but if by chance she happens to watch this, we missed you. So yeah, I had such a great lesson, and the instructor that taught me, she was so lovely. And I always have this weird thing where I'm like, similarly, like, you shouldn't get used to riding the same horse, right? But we all have our favorites. Rose is my favorite, but I ride her 1 in 5 lessons. I have to tell myself that I can't be upset if I don't get put on her. Similarly, if I don't get the instructor that like I'm used to, I had to like have a real word with myself and not like, I don't know, not be upset about it. Not even upset, but you know, like, you catastrophize things. I'm like, it's gonna be a terrible lesson because I don't have the instructor I'm used to. It's literally gonna be fine, and I had a lovely lesson. So yes, I am now going to head to M&S, and then we're going home. You've all been telling me off for driving in my long boots. I don't see the problem. They're so comfy. It's such like a divide. Some people are like, what are you doing, you absolute weirdo? And then some people are like, wait, I've done that for years. So I hope this makes you happy. I'm changing. I mean, honestly, they're getting to the point where they're too mucky now to really wear in the car. Oh, that was so cute. It was a whole school class, but they look like babies. They look like reception. Anyway, I hope for those of you that me driving in my long boots was bothering, I hope that's made your day just a tiny bit better. Well, that was productive. We've hit the time of year though where the supermarket flowers aren't flowering, sadly, but let's head home. I am going to go and completely refresh myself, and then we're going to sort out the house. I also want to eat. I was going to grab like a little snack, but it's actually lunchtime, so I'm going to go and put the rest of my chicken parm in the oven and have that. I've been thinking about it since yesterday, so I'm excited about that. Also bought some chicken thighs, so we'll make those. I'm gonna make those tomorrow actually. I won't make those today, but I'm happy. My spirits have been, I went into that lesson was like a fine lesson. I didn't achieve a ton, but I always feel so lifted from just, I guess it's like the being outside, the being on a horse, being told what to do for an hour instead of actually, you know, even when you go for a walk, you're still with your own thoughts. And I've been really making an effort. I call them raw walks, to go for raw walks, which is where no music, no podcast, no headphones, no nothing. I'm just with my own thoughts. But the problem is, I actually really enjoy that. Like, I can entertain myself so easily that I actually don't gain much from it because I'm so distracted with like how much I'm enjoying being with my own thoughts that I actually don't get anywhere. So yeah, anyway, let's go. There was a package at my door when I got back and I was like, what even is that? I just ripped it open. Look what it is. My Minkies. I'm so excited. Let me give you a Minky haul. So firstly, I got the Minky M cloth. These are dusting, well, is it singular or is there 2? Oh, just 1. A dusting glove. I thought that was so clever. I then got 2 of the antibacterial bathroom pads. I got 3 of the Love Heart ones. They would only let me buy 3. Little weird. I wanted them all, but instead of, I think I actually then got 3 of these. I think. I don't know why these are individually wrapped, but I'm always running out, so I just thought we'd do a big restock. Yes, so I got 3 of the purple Love Heart ones as well, which is honestly kind of perfect timing because I literally just threw my Minky away this morning. In my head, I was like, they'll arrive. They didn't. But these are my favourite ones, they're so pretty. Let me give you a little M&S haul before I go and shower. So firstly, I got some gorgeous flowers. The other ones over there are dead, and they're pretty similar, but I love this colour. And then I got some bacon lardons because I have sprouts and I want to do bacon Brussels sprouts. I got some carrots because I want some carrot juice. And then I got a lemon for my juice, rock for my juice. I got some other carrots to roast up. Same with some tender stem broccoli. I then got cucumber, all for juice. I got celery, all for juice. Actually, I might roast some of the celery as well. I love roasted celery. I got some chicken thighs, and then I got this shawarma kebab seasoning. Sounded good. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. Yum. I mean, honestly, I only went in to get stuff to make my juices with, so I've come out with more than I expected to, but I needed the flowers because my other ones are dead. I was like, well, I may as well grab the other bits whilst I'm in there. I can't wait to have my Brussels sprouts with bacon. That's such like a this time of year dish in my mind. I also think I might make an apple juice because I have some, like, a lot of apples from my odd box this week, so that would be lovely. But I'm just about to heat up the remaining chicken and tomato, and I'll probably put some cheese on it. But this is why I love using these glass Tupperware, because I can literally just whack this in the oven like this. I'm gonna make it look a bit more presentable. Oh, there's no veggies here. That's a shame. I'm gonna whack some cheese on top. Yummers. I have exactly the same as yesterday. This is why I never show you my food, because I literally eat the same thing for days on end. Although I did throw some broccoli in the oven, so I actually have a more well-rounded meal than I thought I was going to have. That shawarma seasoning from M&S tastes and smells exactly like what they use on something. It must be the chicken at Whole Foods on the hot bar. I'm just back from bar and I showered and put a hair mask in. I was trying to figure out if I'd just like lost my mind and I'd already had this camera developed, but I've come to the conclusion I know I definitely haven't, because I know there were some photos on there from Ibiza, and I've just looked through the last one that I got developed and there are no Ibiza photos, so I know for sure that there is another camera. I just can't for the life of me figure out where I've put it. I know I had it like a week ago, so I'm not, like, I am concerned because it's not in any of the places that I thought it would be, but at the same time I don't know, like, how far could it have gotten. It's also not the type of thing you would leave somewhere, but I'm kind of going around in circles now checking places that I've already checked, and it's probably in a super obscure place that I'm not going to look. So I think what I have to do is just carry on sorting out and clearing, and then hopefully it will turn up. And if it doesn't, well, I'm gonna have to take the hit, aren't I? And just, I'll have lost all of those memories and photos, which would be such a shame. I feel like you can tell from my face and my hair the kind of night I'm having. It's one of those discover everything and show it all on your face and in your hair nights. And there's been many nights like this where I've done that and then had random hair products that I can't get out of my hair for like 8 washes. Anyway, not tonight. I've literally got the Michael Van Clark 3 more inches mask in. I can't find the camera. I have been through every bag. I have been through my drawing room, through my kitchen, through my guest room. I haven't been through the gym. I've been through all my suitcases. I've been through my car. I text my mom and she says it's not at home. That's where we're at. But what I have done is I've gone through and sorted all of my gym wear. I need to go and get the rest of it that's been drying, and then we'll do a little put away and I'll show you. It's so funny because I've really been kind of evaluating how I feel being here a year, and it's so interesting the rooms that like, for example, my bedroom. When I first bought the house, it was configured completely differently, and I always just came to the conclusion that the bedroom would be like my safe private space, but there wouldn't be much going on there because there just wouldn't be enough room for much to be going on there. And the bedrooms ended up being and feeling so much bigger than I could ever imagine, and well, sorry, could have ever imagined. And even now I walk in there and I'm like, Oh my goodness, like I love it. And yeah, that's been such a happy surprise because like I said, I always just thought it was going to feel a bit like attic-y, and it really doesn't. I think partially the roof light help. I think because I love my bed and I love my bedside tables, I love my lamps. I think because I've got touches like that in there, it does feel really special. And yeah, that's just something I wasn't really prepared for. I was ready for it to just be like, okay, you know, this is probably not gonna feel like a 10 out of 10, but you know, you're gonna sleep in there. But no, completely opposite. I mean, I was going to say I have plenty of storage, but I'm one person in this house, so of course I do. Like, it really is a dream. I feel like I'm living in a doll's house, and I love that I can just switch things around. Like right now I've got my mirror for my gym in my hallway, and I love that I can just move things around and rearrange whenever I want. It really is so cool. Like genuinely, I wake up, I have this weird thing when I walk down my stairs from my bedroom every morning. As I walk down the stairs, I don't know what it is, I just really enjoy those. There's like a couple of particular steps, and every time I walk there, I get this like pang of gratitude. I don't know where it stems from, I don't know why, but I do. And I think that is like, I mean, how cool to get a reminder like that every day. But yeah, like I love my stairs. I love my stair run and my carpet. Oh my goodness, it's so like bouncy and plush. Love that. Yeah, honestly, look, I can't say, like if I had to renovate all over again, would I do it exactly the same? Of course not. But that's not to say I'm not happy with the decisions that I made, because I truly am. But I think when you've done something like this in one style, you're kind of excited to try something completely different. Like if I were to ever renovate again, which I'm not, it would be completely different than this, but not because I don't like this, but because I feel like I've done this. Also, I always get asked where certain things are from in the house. I do actually have a whole blog post called my house inventory. So there's literally all the rooms listed, everything in there. And you know, if you want to know what the paint color is, it's there. If you want to know where the furniture's from, it's there. If you want to know where the floor, like what the flooring is, what color, it's all there. So yeah, it truly does feel like a dream. And I also sorted my tops. These are my vest tops and my long t-shirts that these kind of double as pajamas. They're like loungewear. And then we have my pajama bottoms and then matching tops, all brand new Melville. And then my swimwear. And yeah, I mean, next job is to sort my makeup. I literally did this a couple weeks ago, but it gets so messed up because I'm always putting it in makeup bags and, you know, heading out and about. This is my skincare. Why is this upside down? Like, this isn't too bad. It just needs a bit of a tidy. I did like completely disinfect everything like a week ago, so yeah, but you know, it's feeling better. But anyway, it is way past my bedtime, but there is something just so satisfying about putting a YouTube video on and doing this. But yeah, I can't believe I've been in the house for a year. It's such a privilege to just be able to exist here, and I hope you have got a bit of a roundup of what it's been like. If you have any questions, let me know. Like if there, you know, if there is anything you want to know about the house, or like what I would change, or if maybe you're renovating and you have any questions, let me know and I'll definitely answer them in the next vlog, because I do kind of walk around a bit and I'm like, what do you want to know? Like, I don't know, maybe because I feel like I share bits and bobs consistently, but obviously the house is not completely decorated or completely filled or completely done. And I think with any place you exist in, I think it is a journey, and the rooms that I spend the most time in, definitely the kitchen, definitely this room, and actually the gym. But honestly, like, how much can you furnish a gym? I could put pictures up on the wall and things like that, but it feels a bit pointless. And then obviously my bedroom, but I would say the only glaringly like big thing missing from the bedroom is a rug. But rugs are so tricky. I don't know about you, like I fell in love with my rug that I have in my drawing room, and I'm yet to find another rug that I love the look of. But either way, I'll have a look. I think I'll actually have a look on Ruggable. I've never looked on there for a rug, and you can wash them and I spill everything, so that would kind of work. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you because, as I said, it is far later than I should be up. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, a thumbs up goes a long way, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.